right, welcome back to the third podcast. This is truly a Titanic. All right, so we missed last week because I was busy working on a bunch of stuff and forgot to accumulate a bunch of topics. And then some other people had some schedule conflict, but it's whatever. So normally we have 4 people, but we were only joined by 3 people today. So it is I, your host, Zachary, also known as Postal Jeebus.
I am
And with me-
Richard, also known as Behold Yeti.
And Tobin, also known as Teletubby in the Mist.
Yeah, this is Tobin's first time on the podcast, and probably last, depending on how he's gonna do. So,
Jeez.
no pressure or anything.
Absolute pressure. We were supposed to be joined by
hold up the
Selden, but
standard.
this is the second time in a row Selden has missed a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bag on Zelda.
Yeah. Motherfucker's like, oh, can I have this guest on? Alright, who is it? No response. What time's the podcast? I don't know. It's only been posted in 8 different places, including the staff chat twice.
Oh man. Granted, he is out of town, but if
I
he
know,
planned
that's no
if he
excuse.
planned on coming, he should have made time for it. With him gone, he has no control over when I do the This Day in History thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with that right at the beginning because I know he loves that. Today is Saturday, March 30th. It is almost 8 o'clock in Central time. How do you say that?
It's Eastern Standard Time.
You know, Eastern Standard Time is in Florida. I'm not in Florida. I'm an hour behind. So it's 9.
What's your
It'll
time
be
zone called?
What time is it?
it's 9 o'clock for you guys.
Is that Central time?
8:56.
Oh yeah, you are in Central Time.
Yeah. So I'm in the same time as Selden right now.
Yeah,
So
fuck that guy.
so I guess I should say 9 since most of the people are in Eastern borders anyway. So okay, March 30th, almost 9 o'clock. We're gonna go to this day in history first. Kind of hit the ground running. Let me go to Okay, in 1865, the Treaty of Paris is signed, ending the Crimean War. Russia lost the war to a coalition of the Ottoman Empire, France, Britain, and Sardinia. All right, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know a lot about the history of the world. That's like not America. Back like
Ooh.
up until the 1900s.
So you know 90% of the history of the world?
What?
America's 90% of the world.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, dude.
Or at least
America's number
90%
one.
of the world that matters. For all you non-Americans, shut the hell up.
All right, this is kind of cool. In 1867, the United States buys Alaska from Russia. The territory at the northwest tip of North America cost only $7.2 million. I didn't know Russia had Alaska. I
Wait,
think it'd be.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
The reason
No.
they sold it is because there was nothing useful there, and it was too far away from the United States to be a strategic location. America wanted it just because we could use the strategic location over Canada, and plus we believed oil was over there. And then when we found oil, Russia tried to buy it back for 10 times the price, and we said no.
Well, that.
But that's also one of my favorite Trump memes is because when he was talking about the making a deal, he's like, I sold Alaska back for $14 million. That is a 100% in return on investment. It's a good deal. I always thought that was really funny.
That is pretty funny, actually.
It is such a good joke. dude.
Jumping 100 years, or nearly, in 1964, Jeopardy is aired for the first time. I've played Jeopardy maybe one time in my entire life. What about you guys?
I love Jeopardy, actually. But that's a good note. Hopefully Alex Trebek can recover from his cancer.
Oh, he's
I
cancer?
agree.
He has pancreatic cancer.
Oh.
Stage 4, I believe.
He's taking
I
it pretty
Shout
well.
out to you, Alex Trebek. Hope that you make it through.
I do too. I mean, how old is he? Do you know?
Yeah.
He's got to be like
78 years old.
wow. Man, all power to him, dude. In 1981, U.S. President Ronald Reagan was shot. A lone gunman opened fire outside a hotel in Washington, D.C. The mentally ill assassin claimed his only motive was to become famous. They don't even say his
Yeah,
name
the movie
here, which is
Taxi
probably
Cab
good.
Came out not that long ago, then.
The what?
The movie Taxi Cab? Or was it just Taxi? I don't remember. There's some
With
movie
with
which
with
he
Robert
said
De Niro?
inspired him.
Is that the guy that went crazy and like shaved his head? That movie?
I don't know. It
I've
was like
seen it.
Taxi Driver or something.
Never seen it.
Yeah, I've seen the end of that movie. I mean, it's kind of like a trippy movie, but it's good.
That reminds me of one of my favorite Ronald Reagan quotes. It was about I think it was a month after he gave a speech welcoming himself back to the office, and a balloon popped, and he still had a little bit of PTSD because
Yeah.
getting shot does that for you. And he was talking, he heard the pop, and he went, "Miss me," and then continues with his speech.
That's actually really fucking funny.
Oh,
Alright. Born on this day, this is actually pretty cool. Alright, the first guy, who cares about him? In
alright.
1853, Vincent van Gogh was born on this day.
That guy was a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, he did, he's Starry Night, right? If I have that right? That was his painting?
I mean, usually people do
He
like
did
the
other ones?
sunflower fields, but like, yeah, he did do Starry Night.
Starry Night's the one I always recognize.
I mean,
Alright.
that's fine.
To a more important person,
Good run.
1945, Eric Clapton. Doom,
Yeah, I love
doom, dude. I love Eric Clapton,
cocaine.
dude.
Legend, truly.
Zach, what's your favorite Clapton song? Be it like something he did by himself, or with Derek and the Dominoes, or you
I
got
mean, cocaine was the first one that came to head, right? But hold on. He's one of those singers where like if I hear him in a song, I'll know it's him, but I can't name his songs right off the top of my head.
like the names of the songs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about Eric Clapton, but I know he's a legend.
he is pretty.
Um,
He is that. He's actually going deaf, from what I heard. Which,
as far as I know,
which-
it was a really chill dude. I thought he was still on tour.
I mean, I think he still tours, but I think he's losing his hearing. I read a report somewhere not too long ago that said that he might be going deaf.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's saying I shot the sheriff.
Oh yeah, that was
Did
him.
that? That was Bob Marley.
It is not him. He might have done a cover, but
Bob Marley
it's
definitely
not
did a
written
cover.
by Bob Marley.
Huh.
You know.
My favorite song is Layla.
Oh yeah, he did sing that. That's a
That
good
was
song.
the whole rock song, and then they did
Got
that
me on
like
my knees.
4-minute like instrumental like piano section. I love that part, dude.
Yeah, piano's a lot. My favorite.
That's a pretty solid deal. All right, 1962, MC Hammer, American rapper and actor. I didn't know he was that old, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
I didn't know he was an actor.
Yeah.
Most rap artists have done like small portions in movies that would consider them to be actors. A lot of people don't know Tupac was an actor. He was doing like a show actually when he was in the middle of filming like he wasn't at the set when he got shot, but I think he was in the middle of production when he was killed. And then in 1968, Celine Dion was born, a Canadian singer-songwriter. I did not know she was Canadian.
Celine Dion?
Yeah, I had no idea.
I probably knew that, but I have to Google Celine Dion again. I know my mom loves all of her music. But
Yeah,
like,
see, I've heard Celine Dion all my life simply because of growing up with my mom. Like she loves Celine Dion. My grandmother on her side loves Celine Dion. So like I've
that's
heard
definitely like a
bunch of her
40-year-old
songs.
woman thing.
Yeah, she's like been there, done that kind of girl. I don't
I
know.
never heard Celine Dion.
Deaths on this day.
Me, 20 minutes.
In 1925, Rudolf Steiner, an Austrian philosopher, and educator.
Australian, Austrian.
Shut up. Alright. I don't really know a lot of these
no.
people. In 2002, the Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother.
Yeah, Queen Elizabeth the First.
I didn't. So like,
You're
Queen
a queen. You
Elizabeth
can
the
just have
Second, the
badass
current Queen of
names.
England.
man, how so?
Her name is so cool, though. Can we talk about that? The
The-
Queen Mother.
That is kind of cool. But
That's
Yeah,
because she's
exactly.
the mother of the current queen.
so how
Right.
did Queen Elizabeth
Open the
II
Dragon
become
Hawk.
queen before her mom? Is it because her dad was the king and then he died, so it went to her?
I mean, I guess
Since there
could
was no
also
sons?
pass down. I don't know. I don't look up a lot of.
That's so weird how that stuff kind of still goes on these days, isn't
I
it?
mean, the queen doesn't have a lot of power right now,
No,
so
they don't, that's just kind of like a traditional thing that they keep up more
yeah,
than
you could
anything.
traditionally challenge the queen to a duel. I mean,
You guys down?
Can you imagine?
TFT challenges the queen to a duel. Not
yeah, she
clickbait.
has a professional sword fighter on her behalf.
Oh, someone who fights for her, so it's like some Game of
Yeah,
Thrones
she's
shit.
not gonna fight you. She has like the literal best sword fighter in all of Europe fighting for her.
What if I do like an Indiana Jones and I just shoot him?
And then you get your ass beat. He slaps you on the ground and plays the bongos on your ass cheeks. That's how good he
Okay,
is.
okay, but if I win, what do I get?
You become
I'm
the
pretty sure you
king,
become
dude.
the king, yeah.
You become the
Was it-
king of England. Even though you're not fucking English.
She doesn't openly accept challenges. The law still stands that you can do it, but like they won't accept them.
I think here and now, TFT needs to challenge the Queen of England to a.
It's to the death, by the way.
I would imagine. Can you imagine that going on today?
Who do we volunteer to challenge
Pedro.
the best swordsman?
Tobin. Tobin's the one
No.
who suggested it.
You did do
What?
that. Yeah.
Content.
And
here,
then
I'm just
when he loses, we're like, hey, we were about to kick that guy out anyway. You know, we have nothing.
Tobin literally dies to England. Crying, laughing emoji.
That'd be a good video, not clickbait. You
Conceptual.
die for a good TFT video, Tobin, and we thank you for that.
But
Yeah, we might get 100 views on it.
Yeah,
Great.
it may get 100. I feel like something like that
Yeah.
may get us the exposure that we need. Tobin,
Yeah, and
make
then
it happen.
Then we put copyright music on it and it'd get taken down.
Hella wise.
I can't think of a single video we've done that hasn't been copyrighted by something. Even like Selden uses like these small, like super small bands that he like meets in real life and like uses their music, but somehow
The
YouTube
skeleton
still...
video where we threw the skeleton out of the car. That's not copyright for music because there's no music in it. It's just that clip.
You have the
Good
radio going. Are you sure? I'll have to check.
No, I turned it off for the video.
Well, nice. So
I'm pretty sure that's the only one.
So March 30th, not a terrible day. I mean, Ronald Reagan was shot, but he didn't die. So I guess
They got him more famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Went to war.
compared to the other two this days, this one is a little bit more lighthearted, I would say. You know, you had some singers that were born, and you had some people that died that are kind of cool, I guess. All right, so
Moving on.
moving on from this, Zach, do you have a topic that you would like to share with us?
Yeah, the topic I was most excited for, but kind of don't want to talk an in-depth amount on, is Borderlands 3. The trailer was revealed. I don't believe a release date was revealed with it, but they showed the trailer that it is happening, and we do have 4 more new Vault Hunters. Richard recently got into Borderlands, but Borderlands is just one of those games where, like, if they just reskinned it and threw it out a second time, I'd still buy it because it's a pretty good game. I do appreciate like a lot of the fucking over-the-top bullshit humor, a lot of offensive humor, the cool variety.
I will say, I am
There's a lot
enjoying.
of hidden things that I enjoy.
I am enjoying
about it.
seeing that, going through that, the second game, and
I
it is
haven't seen the
refreshing.
Borderlands trailer, so I'm watching it right now live.
But my favorite thing about the game is really just going through, and it's just like it's a gun RPG that's not necessarily focused about grinding, but rewards a lot for grinding, and I appreciate that a lot.
Well, people call it the king of looter shooters. Would you agree to that? Would you say it beats out like Destiny and
I was
stuff
gonna
like
say I can't really name another looter shooter. Yeah, by default, you really kind of win.
because the rest of them kind of suck. I can agree
Yeah,
with
this one.
Name
this
another
does
one
it
besides
really well.
Destiny off the top of your head.
that. Anthem.
Name another
Um,
game. That's not a game. That's a disgrace.
The Division.
Shit, I didn't think you could name one. I couldn't.
Well,
That's for
Fallout.
But
Isn't kind of Fallout a looter shooter? I would say Fallout 4 is.
Fallout, not 4. Fallout
No,
76,
definitely
if
not.
anything. But I don't think it counts as a looter shooter.
No, because it's not PvE.
Yeah. No, but all
Those
those
are
games,
cool. They're all like super edgy.
all those
I
games
mean-
that I mentioned pretty much suck. So by default, Borderlands is kind of like,
I mean, even if there was another comparable game, I still would probably stick with Borderlands just because I really like the offensive humor.
it's
And it's not really
nice.
that bad.
Yeah, they really know their target audience. I agree. They're like, they
Yeah, then they really bitched it up for pre-sequel.
Oh, they like
They PC'd it a bit.
really.
It's not really that bad, but it's like, I don't know. Feels like they tried a little bit harder to make it more commercial to everyone. They introduced some gay characters, which I thought was pretty cool.
Well,
The gay
that's
character
Mostly because you're just
in the
like, wait, is this person gay? And they're like, yeah, my girlfriend. And you're like, oh, yeah.
there's now there's no release date yet, but they did say that it'd come back on April 3rd or something like that to see more stuff. Do I have that date right? It was in the trailer.
Was it?
Yeah, or it like
This buff guy playing the saxophone, that's pretty cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I did appreciate that. I love saxophone, dude.
The best part is
Saxophone-
definitely the guns with the
Yeah, that's
Dude,
always
they brought
my
back
favorite
the
part
Fat
about their
Girl.
games.
Oh my god.
That they have a lot of variety in their guns.
Claptrap. Remember
Yeah,
the Fat
so
Girl
it says
on
visit
Borderlands 2?
borderlands.com on April 3rd for more info. So like
Okay, so their next trailer will be released April 3rd.
probably not. I wouldn't say a trailer since it's so soon after this one, but probably just a lot more
The gun
information.
in the legs
Maybe
is
some
so
gameplay.
cool.
So it'll be trailer with info. But
Shit.
so that
I'm sure
that
that
brings
they'll
me to
think
my
about it.
question because this game is for me. If you could have any game just be reskin, the mechanics don't change super much. The story is kind of not as important, or is not really fully developed, but the gameplay is exactly the same, perfectly, maybe more fine-tuned. The weapons, the characters, more fine-tuned. If you could have any game just reskin, which game would you be happy with that? Because Call of Duty does that a lot. Heaven forbid.
So you're saying like basically a copy and paste kind of the same thing, but you don't care.
Yeah, it'd be
So,
something
something that doesn't already exist, like Call of Duty.
like fucking Mario. The first 4 Mario games are just reskin mechanics.
Yeah, that's like the Super Mario Bros.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
doesn't bother a lot of people because that's just how it is, and people enjoy those types of games. We just with different maps and stuff like that.
Well, if you had asked me this a year ago, I would have said Red Dead Redemption,
Red
but
Dead
they already
Redemption.
did it, so I gotta pick something different.
I mean,
Um,
they did change that though. They gave
yeah,
a completely new story.
They gave it a new story and they gave it the mechanics are a lot different. They added a lot to it, but
So
if
if
I
Red
were
Dead
to-
Redemption 3 came out tomorrow and you played Dutch the whole time, would you be happy with that?
I mean, sure, I guess. I feel like
They didn't mess up. It's just,
yeah, as long as they don't fuck it up. Like that's really what I care about. That's why I'm happy that the game got delayed for 2 years so that they could patch it up. That way it doesn't suck. Cuz I don't know who said it. I think it was like some
Probably me.
Nintendo guy or maybe it was Hideo Kojima.
Sounds
but
like something I'd say.
He said a delayed game is eventually good. A rushed game is bad forever. Or something like that, which is totally true.
Wow, it's really crazy how that guy knows what he's talking about when it comes to making games.
You
Oh
think
my god, Mecha Assault, that's what it was. Mecha Assault was this game that you'd play as a big robot and you'd
I
like build
played
it.
that. Was that
I've
in
never
the
played that.
old
Game.
Xbox days?
Old. It was on the original Xbox.
That was
is what I want to
so
remake.
much fun. I remember that game. I played it
God,
split screen with my cousin all the
Yes,
time,
me
dude. That
too.
game was sick.
Literally,
Damn.
I want that game so bad.
So
Ah,
if that
that
game
was
was reskinned to have 2019 standard graphics, that'd be an instant buy for you?
Yeah, $60, easy.
I don't know if it's 60, but
Yeah,
I
Maybe like
definitely
30.
would consider it.
like 30.
Because like the one other reason I can bring to mention that is like Link's Awakening remastered.
Is that like a thing coming out or?
Yes. It has
I-
already been
Absolutely.
released.
I
that
didn't
it is
play.
coming out.
Okay, I will say I am a big Zelda fan. However, I have not played a lot of their games.
Yeah, would you name your fucking daughter Zelda?
No,
It's-
I would not.
Lame.
I will admit.
Robin Williams.
Listen, okay, I hate to be that guy, but I will admit because I wasn't my Zelda was actually probably my introduction to video games. Zelda and Mario Party. But I had a GameCube from my mom. I guess it was for my birthday or Christmas or something like years ago, and that was my first console. And the games that we had was Mario Party 5. Dank game, by the way. If you
Oh,
were to do a
fucking love that
reskin thing, but they kind of already do that with the Mario parties, that would have been it.
Yeah, but they changed a lot of fucking garbage mechanics. Mario Party 8 is the closest reskin you get.
Yeah,
'Cause
Mario Party 5
As far
was
as I know,
super dank.
9 and 10 is fucking garbage. We can play that
I
later
haven't
if
liked
you want.
the new Mario
So,
Party. It's kind of
Mario Party 5 and it was The Legend of Zelda: The Collector's Edition, and the games that came with it were the first game, the second game, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and a 20-minute demo to Wind Waker.
Twilight Princess?
No, this is before Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess came next, and we got it on the Wii, and that shit was nice.
Twilight Princess came out for the GameCube.
Yeah, it did, but we got it on the Wii, which is silly because for the Wii they flipped the game.
They had to because Link's left-handed.
Yeah, which I'm so used to the Wii version. If I went back and played it like on the GameCube or on anything else, I would be fucked because
It's not noticeable.
I only played the Wii. Anyway,
It's only noticeable if you think about it. I played both of them because the GameCube one came out a month early.
so
I got it when that came out.
those two games were my kind of introduction to video games. So I was one of the people that thought you're playing as Zelda. I didn't realize the fucker's name was Link for a while.
Fucker.
For a while. I don't even remember how I figured it out. Because we didn't have the
Probably by
internet.
opening fucking Twilight Princess, and it says, "What is your name, Link?"
Well, because no, every Zelda game you like put in your own name. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
and the default name that's registered on there is Link, and you have to remove it.
Nah, I guess
doesn't
that's
mean
true.
anything.
Maybe that's how, and eventually I just caught on, and I was like, oh fuck. And then when I got on the internet and said, oh, those people that called Link Zelda, and I was like, oh yeah, fuck those guys. That totally wasn't me. Because you think about it, it's 2004 or 5. You know, we didn't
yeah, I
have
wasn't
like
that
the
stupid
internet
as a kid,
stuff.
so I never made that mistake.
I didn't get an Xbox till, oh man, it was a while.
Hey, baby, that's when I got mine.
It was
The
a
Xbox
while.
when it came out, and we had 2 Xboxes, and we split screened it in our house. Well, no, we would go like play in different rooms, so that we wouldn't screen sheet.
Fucking
we played-
rich motherfuckers having multiple Xboxes.
Yeah. The only time I played Xbox was the original Xbox was at my cousin's house. I never owned an original Xbox.
I had a 3:6 ratio screen and an Xbox 360 that fucking 6 people played on by rotating.
Well, you had 6 friends. That's where I say you're lucky.
No, I had 6 people, 4 friends.
True.
Yeah, Selden was the fucking.
Yeah,
I feel like Selden was the rich one. He had 2 Xbox, 2 screens, and in his little room. You remember that shit?
I didn't originally have 2 Xboxes, but he's the
2
reason I
Xboxes
got
in
an
his
Xbox.
room.
Yeah,
No. He had one in the living room, one in his room.
but then
Okay,
he put both of them in his room when he like
Yeah,
had friends
After
over.
getting grounded like 600 or 700 times, he just got them both put into his room.
Makes no sense.
But Sullivan was the one who introduced me to Xbox with Assassin's Creed 1, which wasn't a black and white game when you were 8. You know, it was like a
That game was
super
hella fun.
awesome back in time kind of game.
Aside,
That game
see,
seemed really cool then and seems really lame now.
see for
We
me,
played-
Really lame.
I literally played Halo at his house for like 6 hours before we got yelled at to go mow the lawn.
aside from Halo,
Right.
that's why Red Dead is considered my favorite game because it was my first like real like playing in like the modern video game industry. Like really nice game to play. Like I played Halo, which I love Halo. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not down playing Halo at all. But I didn't own it. I only played it at like my friend's and my cousin's house. But I still really fucking loved Halo. Halo 3 most of all. I never really played Halo 2. Halo C I didn't get onto much later. But that's why I love Red Dead so much, is because it was the first game that I played that I was like, holy fucking shit, this is awesome. And so, but unlike Assassin's Creed, maybe it's my personal preference, but I think that game has still aged well.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to cut this really
Yeah.
short.
Anyway, going back to Borderlands, I'm
I
excited.
mean, there's nothing more than it's just coming out, and that's exciting. There's not really.
Well,
there's not a lot
Gun
of
with legs
detail
seems really cool.
info release. The characters look kind of cool, but we know literally nothing about them.
Everyone seems super edgy, but
that's kind of like
I
how
mean,
their theme, like
That's
anyway.
the game
Yeah.
style, really.
Okay, Zach, what else we got?
I mean, that's about it. The only other thing I was gonna mention: memes are banned. If you live in Europe, fucking duel the queen, fight the queen, win, become the
yeah,
queen,
it's possible.
conquer Germany, beat the shit out of the guy who banned memes, remove the repeal on bans of
Wait, they banned memes in Germany?
Article 13. A German, I think it was
Zach really wants
governor.
this podcast to be over, and we're
A
like,
German
wait,
governor
they banned memes?
Made a huge motion for Article 13, which is the ban of copyright material. It's like putting an oversaturation on the copyright law. So a lot of memes are taking people's pictures or faces and then adding captions.
Yeah.
That breaks their copyright law, meaning they're not to be used.
Really?
Therefore, memes are banned.
From
something along
from
those
Germany?
From Europe.
Europe,
From
it's a
all
Europe.
of Europe? Oh
sure,
my
yeah.
god.
They have to enforce it, but
Where do we go as a civilization from here if half of the world can't use memes?
yeah,
Tor.
I think that's one of those laws that won't be enforced personally, but a little bit
Like net
unfortunate.
neutrality, which is back.
Yeah, thank God. I mean, like I said to you before, I didn't realize that it was still trying to be taken away. I thought it was just gone. Like I thought like everything was gone, and his Ajit Pai's like replacement or whatever the fuck it was kind of was already taken over. But that's
why everyone wasn't super worried, because he had his own pass on it. But as soon as it got to courts, it's just like the other 6 times they've tried to do it, where the courts are like, you can't do this. You're just creating a monopoly. Bye.
Oh,
At
the
least somebody
FCC.
thought.
All right, so we're trying to keep this a
Podcast.
little bit short, a little bit late.
A little bit short, a little
Oh.
bit late.
Anyone
It's
else
good
got anything else to say
25,
before
30
this
minute.
Titanic hits its iceberg?
Yeah, what are we gonna
Yeah.
call this one? This is the third
You already
episode.
called it the Titanic.
Yeah, no, it's the
Let me
Titanic.
talk.
I guess we'll literally name
Really
this
quick.
episode the Titanic.
No, let's name this episode the Iceberg.
Oh my god, Zach, you're a
Let's see if we
genius.
have an
You're a
episode
genius.
4.
You're an absolute genius.
I have faith.
Hey, if episode 4 doesn't come out next week, it's because of you guys. We don't have enough donations on our Patreon. That doesn't exist.
We should make a
And Selden.
Patreon.
It's also Selden's fault. But that's because most things in life are Selden's fault.
Selden's
nothing
really
else
easy
will be
to
my
blame.
That's because he really does a lot of shit wrong.
It's fun to blame Selden. I will say that. Like it's
Feels right.
yeah, it feels
feels
like you're
right 'cause it
doing.
is right.
It feels like you're doing like all is right in the world when you throw Selden under the bus.
So we hosted an
Oh.
Apex tournament the other day.
Okay, we'll talk
Went
about
really
this.
well.
Ah, shit.
We had 25 teams show up. We had Team CMO win with a total of 264 points, which is higher than the points earned on Twitch Rivals. A big tournament that happened in Apex, which means
At
that
least it
Where'd
wasn't
these guys
Team
come from?
CUM.
playing in they're from Argentina are the winners.
I know a couple people from Argentina.
So CMO 264. What does that mean?
264. So that means that they had earned like 30 some points per game, while other teams weren't earning like near that. The local teams, to put that into perspective, were earning like 120ish.
That doesn't
They-
put anything in perspective for me, unfortunately.
Have you played with any of the people locally? Like, who
I
have you
basically
played?
do. I get 45 Snapchats a day from them.
Yeah, from Dylan alone.
Well, you see how much they're winning, so it's like,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
doesn't mean shit to me.
If I'm gonna be honest, if I see an Apex victory in the Snapchat, I'm skipping that shit immediately.
If
I
I
don't
see a
read it
post from
anymore,
Pedro or Dylan, I'm skipping it.
I usually give Pedro a chance, but Dylan I've pretty much none because I haven't seen any variation from an Apex victory from him. It's either that or it's about his
shitty
car
house.
or something. Yeah.
I think he did something about his dog recently.
Oh, I'm getting a dog.
Getting a dog?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Richard's dog's cool.
I'm getting a new baby boxer puppy. I get it on April 13th. I'm more excited about my birthday this year than I have in a fucking long time.
Yeah, we're actually having a giveaway for Richard's dog. So in the
Wait,
comments
what?
below this video,
I didn't agree to
type
this.
in the comments, "Let me win," and we're gonna do a drawing.
Oh,
And if you
wait
win,
a
we'll
minute.
mail you Richard's dog.
No, hold on a second, Zach.
Yeah. This is a giveaway podcast.
Oh, y'all didn't tell me this. This may not go up now.
April 14th.
Well, if this video
Tune
doesn't
in.
go up, Richard won.
Ah,
But good luck, Richard.
shit. Nah, but we're really excited because we haven't had a dog since it's been about a year and a half since my last dog unfortunately passed away. And but we've had cats. We haven't been alone. We've had cats to fill the house, and goddamn have they filled the fucking house. We have one big fat
Poo-poo.
cat that sheds like everywhere.
And on that note, this
think
is
about
the
getting a-
end.
All right, well, everyone, thank you for joining us again.
Remember,
in
there's
this
no episode
shortened-
4. It's Selden's fault.
the shortened
No,
version
I
of the
guess we'll talk about that.
podcast.
Maybe see you next week.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 50-50. We'll see. We may not even get any videos out this week. Who knows what's gonna happen? We're crazy around here.
Not even God himself, no.
I mean, not even honestly. He's like, God, wait, he can't say that. He'd be talking about
Why
himself.
not? He could be talking to his son.
That would be like if I go, oh, Richard, they're gonna. It just don't work. When God wants to say that shit, what does he say? He's just I guess, oh dang, or something like that. I don't know. I guess he just doesn't talk.
I don't think
Maybe he just
like
doesn't
that.
worry about it because he's a fucking omnipotent being that does whatever the hell he wants. How about that, Richard?
Yeah, I guess that's
Oh,
good enough for me.
Richard, if you could literally destroy a planet with the blink of an eye, you would use yourself in third person.
Richard, you can destroy one planet, no repercussions. Which planet do you destroy?
Jupiter, 100,000%. Fuck that planet. Fuck that stinky, gassy, big piece of shit. I hate Jupiter, and I hope that they explode one day. They provide nothing for us. They're just a giant gas ball. We can't ever land on it. We can't ever extract its resources. Well, as far as I know, I don't know. I might be not very
You
well
are.
knowledge. in
You
that.
are.
Likely you're
There are a
talking
lot
about
of
that.
resources we can extract from Jupiter.
How? It's just a big ball of gas.
Yes, gases are important resources.
Dude,
I don't
dude,
know.
there's only
Gases
2 helium
stink.
deposits on the Earth.
Listen,
Okay.
if I ever get a chance, I'm gonna fly to Jupiter and I'm gonna strike a match when I get to the center of that shit, and just
And it'll go out because you can't sustain a fire on there.
There's
dude,
there's not enough oxygen.
You ever try to light a match in a tornado?
I've never been in a tornado, so no.
Yeah, imagine a tornado the size of the fucking planet Earth.
Is that
Anyways.
basically what it's like? It's all windy and shit.
That's what the red spot is. It's a tornado the size of our planet.
Wait, is it really? That's kind of cool, actually. You know what? Jupiter's all right now.
I would blow up
Hey, you
Earth
heard it here
because those
first, folks.
fuckers are the reason that
TNT
Pluto's
loves
not a
Jupiter.
planet anymore. Fuck you, Pluto's a planet.
I was very
planet
disappointed when Pluto became a non-planet. All right, we'll see y'all on the next podcast if it ever fucking happens. Have fun, y'all.